All right, I got a real discussion for y'all. Semen retention and willpower. It goes hand to hand. I know it's a lot of people on my channel that remember the OG days of me really talking about this shit a lot. The reason why I don't even talk about Nofap and semen retention right now is two reasons. The number one reason is because I don't even feel like it's necessary, right? When I say necessary, it's like you either gonna be a man that's disciplined and you gonna be a man that wants to improve and you gonna find this shit and it's gonna be a lifestyle, right? I don't want to make it seem like this is not like the gym, bro. Semen retention is literally just saying no to lust. It's just literally saying no to sexuality because it's not always lust. Some people is dealing with lust, but that's a different story. Then you got the people who fuck a lot of bitches or get a lot of pussy and they can't get enough of it, and it's hard for them to stay mentally out of to stay at their highest setting, because although being able to fuck different women, multiple women, is a good feeling, right, it's not really helping you in the long run, because all you're doing is wasting energy at the end of the day, unless you're trying to create some life. Now, I'm not saying you can't just have some sex on some sex shit, like you want to have sex with this girl. I'm not saying you can't do that, but I'm saying you can't consistently do this with different women, different multiple different women. You can do it. Like, who am I? You can do this shit if you want, but you're not gonna be your best version of yourself. I can tell you that 100%. You're not your best self fucking different women, my nigga. I don't give a fuck how much pussy you can get. It's not that you need to be getting all that pussy, right? You need to learn how to discipline yourself. So that's the first reason why. It's because it's like, it's down to the person. I could come up here and say this shit, but like, if you can't do this shit, it's not for the weak of heart. It just ain't. It's hard. This shit is hard. I didn't think it was hard because I went on such a long streak. Like, it was like, oh, no fat, semen retention. But it was something that it wasn't even conscious. Like, them first couple of days, them first couple of tries was conscious. But after a while, it became a lifestyle. It's like, all right, man, I'm just not even dealing with this shit. It's just a usual lifestyle. Sometimes I go on 40, 50, 60-day streaks, but I'm not thinking about it, right? I'm not like, oh my God, I'm 60 days in on semen. Like, it's not no big ass accomplishment to me no more, because I went 500 plus days before. So it's just a lifestyle. It's just something that's accumulated. I'm just, okay, I'm not beating meat. I'm not having sex constantly. I'm not doing this. I'm just living my life, and I'm focused on what I got to focus on, right? And then the second reason why I don't really come up here and talk about this semen retention shit is because people will hear this shit and still live the same exact way. So it's like, it's a moot point. It's either you gonna watch this video, or go to a previous video, or it didn't even have to be me. Watch the semen retention content, hear these benefits, right? Or learn about discipline, or learn about willpower, or learn about, why why you even need to go on it. I feel like every man need to do this shit at least one time in their life. And when I say life, I mean in their adult years, right? I feel like a man just is gonna come upon a time to where you gotta put everything away. You, even women, like, bro, you're gonna tell women no. I know that shit is a foreign concept to women. You know how, bro, women was baffled as fuck on my semen retention streak. What you mean you don't want to fuck? Like, what you mean? Like, they all up on me, they getting close to me, they trying to initiate the spark, and I'm like, girl, nah, I ain't even here for that. They looking at you like you strange as fuck. What you mean? They throw insults at you. It gets so deep, boy. They start throwing insults at you because they can't even believe they getting turned down right now. Nigga, you know how many niggas want to eat that and want to do this and then they look at you like you weird. Like, baby girl, I'm not here because you think I'm here for something else. I'm with you because I'm fucking with you and I'm vibing with you and we chilling, we relaxing. I'm not even trying to fuck you. So me having to explain that to women is like, bro, that should be a foreign concept to them. Like, nigga, you don't want to fuck me? Look at me. I'm fuckable. Bitch, right now, I'm just not even worried about sex. I'm chilling. We vibing. I don't need sex to end off my happy day. I don't get joy and pleasure and all that crazy ass stimulation and adrenaline rush that you niggas get off having sex no more. And that's a downside. I must admit, when I'm in a pussy, it don't hit the same no more, because I'm thinking about, all right, I'm not even trying to bust a nut right now. That's me now. That's who I am. I'm in that bitch. I'm thinking about shit. I'm not trying to bust. I can't fully enjoy it like how you niggas can fully enjoy it. You niggas is in there. You stroking and you doing your thing, right? You doing your thing, and it's like, damn. Imagine having in the back of your mind, I don't even want this bitch to take my energy. But that's a different level of sex. And you know, I'm not always the strongest nigga. So sometimes, you know, I slip up and it be like, man, this shit too good, right? I don't want to stop. See, and that's when you gotta have like willpower and real discipline. And plus you gotta practice. Like that's not some shit that's some treacherous waters. When you going in the waters and you trying not to slip up, that's dangerous waters. I wouldn't even recommend, like, if you somebody trying to do this, like, I don't recommend, you know, edging. Like edging, it's like, bro, as soon as you touch your meat, boy, that shit is over with. But you might as well just cancel Christmas. Like edging, I like people talk about benefits and but and as you still holding in your essence and you're still holding in your energy. Now I could say you could do whatever you want, but it's not something I could recommend. Like, oh yeah, if you just need to feel that, because honestly, the more and more you able to say no to your shit, the more and more willpower you naturally accumulate because you able to say no. You gonna naturally build a backbone of going on like no fap and semen retention, bro. I say this: start off with the no fap. Like that's beginner shit. Like stop watching porn, stop jacking off to porn, stop edging, stop touching yourself. Period. Right? If you somebody that's having trouble with your sexuality, like your desires and you know how you want to feel and what you want to do, bro, I tell you, bro, go 30 days, bro, cold turkey. Like from this watching this video, if you still here, bro, just go 30 days. Just go 30 days. All right, I ain't even focused on none of that shit. Every time you get a thought, man, take your ass outside. Hopefully it's some cold ass weather. Hopefully that cold weather knock you back to normal a mind state. Like, damn, it's too cold. Do something. Go do something. Right? And challenge yourself at the same time, man. I go on this shit with y'all. I'm already on the street right now. This ain't shit to me, is what I'm saying. But for a lot of motherfuckers, bro, this shit, it's going, but you going to be hurt. You're going to be hungry. You're going to want it. And then when you think about, you know, the energy that you accumulate day after day, your energy going to get larger and larger. Your aura going to be stronger and stronger. People going to your confidence going to naturally boost. Don't count your days. Don't be like, all right, day 1, check. Day 2, check. Day 5, check. Yes, finally. Because then all you doing is setting yourself up to fail. For real, you count how many days. That's like some drug shit, you know. Oh, I went 2 weeks without drugs. Like, it's like you counting your downfall. You're not really counting your success at that point. You counting your downfall. Make the days count, my nigga. Make each day count. You know, just live, accumulate energy, keep doing your thing. And over time, you're going to see yourself naturally progressing, becoming a better and better man. And then if you see some fine shit that you don't mind, you know, you like her, y'all catching the vibe, and you had sex with her, that's natural. When you go on NoFap, boy, do you know how fucked up you're going to be if you go 30 days on NoFap and then you watch porn and you fuck up? You going to feel like you just wasted so much time. That's how you're going to feel. It's natural. Because that's your higher self. I'm not even going to say your higher self because some people don't have a higher self. But that's your highest setting of self telling you, boy, you know you fucked up. Because now you're going to wake up, no energy. Your energy is not at 100. You're going to be fucked up. You're going to be mad like, bro, why did I just waste my time like that? I did all that just to go back and do the same shit. So what I recommend you is don't even do this shit. If your plan is to just go a month and then jack off or have a set goal, like, it still benefits. Like, yeah, you still able to say no to this shit. You like, man, fuck this shit. I don't need this shit. You in them 30 days, you went through a whole transformation. You not all the way back to your lowest version. It's if you keep doing it after you slipped up. Don't be like, oh my God, I just failed, and then go right back to the same shit. Let the experience accumulate. You fucked up. It was just it was a fumble. Okay, cool. Accept it. Move forward. It's already done now. You already did it. So move forward, right? Move forward with your semen retention journey or your NoFap journey. Like I said, start off with NoFap. Because semen retention, you saying no to bitches. That's a different game, right? But NoFap, you just saying no to porn. At least. So if some fine shit do come across your doors, do you know how much confidence you gonna have if you save your nut, you save your seed, and then you finally fuck a bitch? Your confidence gonna be at an all-time high because instead of masturbating, you actually did some real shit with your energy. You fucked somebody. Right? You got some real pussy. You won't fucking and jacking off to a screen. Right? So, of course, you're gonna be feeling better about yourself. That's why people say, all right, NoFap. Let me go on Nofap. Semen retention is for like, boy, you talk about anime aura, nigga. That's the type of, when you on semen retention, you start accumulating anime aura. Like you start having uncanny aura. Bitches is just on dick for no reason. Niggas is just groupies all of a sudden. They never really was even worried about you, but all of a sudden they your biggest supporters, biggest fans. They just need to know what you got going on. They gonna want to befriend you. It's gonna be a lot of things that you see that just going your way all the time. It's like the universe respect you way more, or God or whatever. It's like something in the higher realms got your back way harder than they got everybody else back when you go and semen retention. I'm not making this shit up. It's like the invisible for whatever you want to call it. When you go in this shit, bro, shit just start leaning in your favor all the time. It's like, bro, it's like magic. It's like, bro, why the fuck? Like, you could be dead wrong, but somehow shit still work out in your favor. How is that possible? The universe obviously favors those who, favor themselves. I know it sounds selfish. Like, that's selfish. That sounded selfish as shit. But it's the truth. If you taking care of yourself, of course you gonna get the benefits of taking care of yourself. It just makes sense, right? If you showing the universe that you live in a certain way and you showing a level of discipline, of course that motherfucker, God, whoever, whatever you want to call it, I know it's your higher self, the best version of yourself. Of course your dopamine levels, bro. Let's talk about dopamine real quick. A lot of people, dopamine is shocked due to social media, TikTok, all type of shit, porn, all type of shit. Even drinks, drugs, all type of shit, right? They shocked. They need that next hit. They need it. But when you go on that shit completely, even if you a drinker, or you sip a little wine here and there, or you smoke a little weed, or you do, it'll balance your dopamine levels out to where it's like, all right, I don't even need, it's going to be a natural progression. You're going to feel like you don't even need that shit because of the energy that you getting just by holding your own essence. It's like, damn, I don't even, one day you're going to really think, you're going to at least think this shit. You're going to think it multiple times because that's what happened to me. I'm like, bro, I don't even need the weed. I don't even need this extra shit. I need to really just focus in and lock in. I don't even need all this extra shit. This shit just a waste of time for real. I like the high feeling. I love getting high. I know I love weed, but goddamn, I don't even really need this shit. This shit hindering me. That's when you know you starting to improve, when it's like, damn, I know this shit hindering me. At least you having the thoughts. Eventually, you going to overcome that shit and be like, man, I don't even need this shit. Fuck it. That's how it is when you go on Nofap. Like, when you go on Nofap, it's like the gateway. It's like the opening the doors to semen retention. Like, because when you respect yourself when you not every woman can just have your energy. You selective now. You like these bitches. You know how bitches like to be selective with the men they like to hit. Like, okay, it's rules for you. But for the nigga that she smashing, it ain't no rule. He breaking every rule. When you start taking your energy back and holding on to your energy, it's like you get the same powers and effects that they have. Because they want you. That's the difference, right? You so focused on yourself that they gonna want you. You not even really focused on them. You just around, like I said, I'm just around you because you a good time. I like the energy that you got. I'm using you for your energy, but you using me for your attention, right? It worked. Yes, I'm using you for your energy and you using me for attention. It's an equal ass exchange. Women have some of the best energy in the world. Bro, women will have your ass floating on Sky 9 if she a real woman. If she a real promiscuous, loving, caring woman. Do you know how comfortable you going to feel in her presence? Do you know how easy it's going to be to just be yourself around a bitch who's not doing all this and doing all that? Her main intent not to get on your nerves, not to annoy you, not to bug you. That's how selective you gonna get. So that's why I said I don't really want to make this type of content if I know majority of the men, at the first chance they get, they gonna fuck somebody or they gonna go back to doing what the fuck they was doing previously. This shit not for the weak-hearted. So it's either you gonna boss up and get on your shit, or it's like you gonna take in this information, you gonna be motivated for a little minute, and then you gonna go back and fold. And even though I'm saying this shit in your face, it don't affect it. Like, I could say this shit 1,000 times. I can come on this bitch and say this shit every day. If you don't have the willpower to say, you know what, actually this nigga makes sense. Actually I am improving. Actually keeping my energy does make sense. What he's saying actually makes sense. I don't know how motherfuckers, we create whole babies from this semen shit. Yet we think it's no benefits to holding in our nuts. It's no extra nutrients. It's no vitamin. It's natural. That's the thing. Doing this is not natural. Fucking bitches is natural. It builds confidence. That's why I don't mind it. If you look, as long as you not no or you on Nofap, you doing better than a lot of the world. I say that. But if you could do semen retention, it's a test. It's gonna be a continuous test. I tell you like that. It's gonna be a test after test after test after test. You're gonna fail one day. I failed. And a failure is not fail. And when I say fail, I'm talking about I just didn't go on the journey. Stopped. I had sex. I mean, you gonna have sex eventually. You gonna bust a nut eventually, my nigga. It's gonna happen. Like, I mean, unless you to death do you part, you transcended everybody. Look, if you on some monk shit, I'm never ever touching bitches ever again. I'm just saying a time period. It need to be a time period in your life where it's like, bro, no bitches, no nothing, none of that shit. So I can fully get a grasp of what the fuck I'm dealing with, what I got to deal with in my real world. Because remember, our experience is different. I don't know what you got going on in your life. I'm just the nigga that's behind the camera telling you, hey, look, this is what it is. But, bro, when you focus on yourself and you put an energy toward something or a goal or whatever you got going on, my nigga, and you hold in your life force, the outcome going to be 10 times greater. Because you going to... That long-lasting effect, like that dopamine hit that you've been missing, you not just jerking off, or you not just fucking bitches, or you not just busting nuts and busting nuts. All that's gonna be is delayed gratification. When you working towards something, shit gonna be feeling so much more rewarding than like some quick hit shit. Like, finally, I've been grinding on this shit. I've been doing all this shit. I've been blocking out all the extra noises. My mental clarity is finally better. I'm connecting with something higher. Bro, I'm feeling good on a regular basis. I'm in control of my life. This is the first time I feel in control of my life. Because, bro, it took me, what was I, 16? I was 16, my nigga. I was 16 when I first heard of semen retention and the concept of semen retention. What? That's how you know niggas is down bad. For the first not the first 16 years of my life, but I say to like 14 to 16. Oh yeah, I had the lotion right there. Nigga, I was going crazy. I ain't have no idea about semen. Nigga, this shit was a foreign concept. As soon as I hit puberty and I start seeing them boobs and titties, and then the porn was just right there. It was like, hello. It's like that shit was just whispering and calling my name all the time. Like, hey, you want this quick little hit? Oh, I was a chronic, my nigga. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat shit. I was bad. Like, it was bad. And then I stopped that. And then it just in 10th grade, it just got worse because now I'm actually fucking women. Like, I'm actually able to fuck bitches now. So the lust just got a little bit worse, right? Then my senior year was the first time I'm like, all right, long ass streak, right? What was I, 16? I was in 9th grade when I was no. I think I was in 10th grade. Yeah, when I was 16, I was in 10th grade, and then junior year I turned 17 in April, and then I turned 8. Yeah. Okay. But the timeline of events don't really matter. It's just a self thing. But it's like, bro, when you first hear a semen retention, this shit seemed like a foreign concept. And it's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, my nigga? Like, what you mean you getting all these benefits? I ain't never felt like... And then you start realizing how fucked you actually are because you're so used to doing something. You've been doing this shit for and repetition. Some people is worse than others. Like I said, I was bad. It was horrible. And I'm able to, completely be honest with y'all because, nigga, that's what happened. Why should I hide this shit? Nigga, I was horrible. I had no idea what I was doing to myself. And if you're not able to admit the shit that you did in your past, you never really found yourself and learn how to accept your past. That's a part of progressing. I have accepted myself. I accept that I was my lower version of myself back then. Right? As long as you learn and be able to transform and be open and honest about this shit. That's why if you're not able to be honest about your past when you come up here and talk about this shit, like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not I'm not guru, my nigga. Like, I wasn't just on semen retention for my entire life. Like, I'm not perfect. Right? It would be a good thing for you to get that's some movie shit though. A lot of y'all got this movie mindset like, oh my God, the one's just gonna appear. Like, bro, that shit is some movie script shit. Boy, that's what they show you in the movies to give your ass little hope. Bro, bitches is having sex at 15, 16, 17 years old now. Niggas is having sex even earlier than that. I remember in middle school when I heard my friend Jose got some coochie, I was jealous as fuck. I was mad, jealous, mad. I'm like, bro, this nigga got some pussy back before me? Now this shit was like a competition. I was mad. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? This nigga got some pussy in 8th grade, and I'm sitting here. I'm fucked up and shit. This nigga was in 8th grade. He was like a legend to me. He was my nigga. He was my dog. He like, yeah, I got some pussy. He had the evidence and everything. He couldn't, it was no denying it. I was jealous. You know what I'm saying? And then, cause look, at the same time, I pussied out. I was scared. 8th grade, I was still like, oh, cooties and shit. I was scared. You know what I'm saying? But I was still jealous, man. I was still mad, like, oh, fuck, this nigga done got some pussy before me. Right? But it was a good learning experience. Niggas is having sex at very young age, a very young age. Like, I don't even really think we supposed to be having sex until like we some like grown for like 18, 19, 20. Like that's the shit that I would hope. Like as a man, it's not that bad, but especially if I have a daughter. Like if I have a daughter, bro, I already know how this shit gonna work. It's like, damn, I got me a daughter. Like, bro, I'm gonna be fucked up for real. Cause I know like I said, it's not the movies. She's not gonna be your Princess Peach. If she has desires, she gonna do what the fuck she want, whether or not you was in her life or not. This is what you gotta understand. People gonna do what the fuck they want, whether you in their life or not. You do not have the ultimate say so. She got her own free will. He got his own free will. That's why I said I don't really want to come up here and make this video like that. God, please don't let me have a daughter though, cause I know, man, I'm gonna be fucked up if my daughter come home and she knocked up. I can see her energy all fucked up, and she out here being. But I don't have no control over that shit. I would try my hardest to instill in her and shit like that. It hit different when it's a dude and a woman. And the reason why I'm saying that, yes, is it not fair? Technically, it's not fair. But come on now, if you got a daughter, but of course you're going to feel some type of way. Your daughter, your daughter out here hoeing around. Well, it just hit different. Like, if your son out here hoeing around, you low-key, you going to be proud of him because he a nigga. At least you fucking bitches. At least my son, he get bitches. Okay, you going to be a little, like, turned up by that shit. Like, my nigga, he ain't no fraud. But, like, if your baby girl come in the house, she not your baby girl no more. That shit gonna hurt you. Your shit gonna hurt your feelings. But you don't got no, what you gonna do? Beat her ass? You gonna put her in timeout? You can't do that. Remember, I was a kid. I fucked somebody's daughter at 16 years old. I was fucking someone's daughter at 16 years old. That's not, now that I look at it as growing up, like, man, I wish I could have been better. Right? But it's like, we don't live in a movie script. Niggas is gonna do what they want to do, right? It ain't like you gonna meet the one magically and she's just gonna knock your socks off and everything's gonna be gravy. We don't live in that world, my nigga. You're not gonna magically find the one when you gonna seem her attention. So if you gonna seem her attention and Nofap and your plans is to save your energy for some sex, some sacred shit, that's all bullshit. Don't listen to them people telling you, oh, it's just gonna magically, this one woman's gonna knock you off your. That shit is bullshit. It's all to just build discipline for yourself. All right. Of course, you're gonna see some fine shit but it's really a distraction. That's when you had a mindset. You're gonna start to develop the mindset that all women is a distraction. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I know that shit sound crazy and fucked up. When you gonna see more attention, your mindset gonna shift eventually. The longer you go on it, you're going to start looking at all women like a distraction, because that's genuinely what they are. To knock you off your purpose. Bro, having sex with a girl can be the most beautiful blessing and everything. It could be a good thing. But imagine y'all not even having sex to have a kid. What are you doing? You wasting energy. At the end of the day, even though y'all both wanted it and it felt good, for real, you literally just lost your energy. She just stole your energy, my nigga. Unless you, like I said, you a god in the bed and you don't nut. You got that level of discipline? I know I don't. Nigga, it be hard. I've only won that battle a few times in my life where it's like I'm doing my thing and I'm satisfying my girl and not did nut at the same time. Sometimes you got to go two rounds, 3 rounds. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, my nigga. I'm not Samson. I'm not going to cap to y'all. All I'm saying is, though, is like, just this shit will build your confidence up, and it would at least allow you to get through the realms of dealing with bitches, bro. It's going to allow you to at least open them doors for you. It's going to at least, it's going to happen eventually, because it's like, you working on yourself so much that bitches just feel it. You know how, it's like, you know how certain people get glazed? Or like, you know how dude dentists, they talk about, oh, his aura or his unmet. Like, bro, when you really focus and put all your energy to yourself, a bitch subconsciously gonna wanna fuck you. It's that bad. It's like a bitch gonna subconsciously just want your dick. You gotta be able to see it, laugh at it, and not like go for the attack. Don't abuse it. I'm talking about the real seasoned veterans at this shit. You know when you going plus, You got all this energy. Her biology is telling her, I want him. She might not even know why. Like, you might not even be the best looking to her. You might not have had the most freshest clothes. You might not even have the craziest fit on. You really just on some casual shit. You came on with some Nike slides, some fucking a hoodie, and then some I don't even know what this shit is called. A fucking what they call this shit? The little gray, you know, the gray pants or some sweatpants. There we go. You got you some sweatpants on, and she gonna be turned on by your energy. She's not gonna know what to do because you got so much of it. You're gonna have so much of it, and a lot of people don't have a lot of energy. I say the people that have a lot of energy is the people that conquer, you know, they sexual. You're gonna have the most energy out of everybody. The one that keeps your sexual energy. Second, I say the people that is doing something what they like, that work, that lift, or that got a job, or that's training, or go to the gym. Like, you're doing a lot of physical activity. I mean, that's obvious as fuck. Like, you actually doing something with your body. So of course you're gonna have a lot of energy because you constantly putting your body through stress. You not just chilling all the goddamn time. You actually continuously doing something with your life, improving your body, improving your physique. If you do that and you want to see more attention, oh my God, your power level is gonna skyrocket. I promise. You want to learn how the secret is, if you want to get your power level higher, but go and see more attention, conquer your lust, and at the same time, go work out, go hit the gym. Or if you got a job that's real strenuous, like, for an example, like a fucking mechanic or some shit, you sweating, you hot, you working out, you doing some manly shit. But I advise you, bro, go on, see more attention. That shit is calling you. You're going to see the massive, massive, massive improvements. Your energy going to be higher. Your stamina going to be up. You're going to be a stronger person, bro. Just, you're naturally going to be at your highest setting if you don't nut all the time. Like, do you think this shit, like, it's not some Secret Service level, like, this not no, oh my God, secret. Like, it should be fairly obvious that if you holding in your sexual energy, you going to have more. You know your ass be tired as fuck when you go for a round. You're drained. She took all your energy. And you know her ass be happy as fuck. All up. Unless you wear the bitch out. If you got wear a bitch out dick, you got wear a bitch out dick. But most girls, a lot of girls, they gonna snatch your energy and be up like fuck while you trying to go to sleep off of your energy that you just gave her. She gonna feel like a god after you fuck her. Especially if you was on Seamer Attention, she gonna be feeling like God with your energy. She gonna have so much energy. Because remember, she the one taking in the, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be too vulgar. I know I've been vulgar this entire video, but she the one in taking this shit. She taking it in. She's the one taking your energy. That's what I'm saying. As a man, when you go on Seamer Attention, you start to reprogram your mind. You like, a woman should not be the main focus in your life. As fucked up as it sound, if you a woman and you watch me, like, man, how you gonna make up some scenario? Women love to do this shit. Like, oh, he's demonic or he's evil because he's saying that we not that important. Bro, as a man, bro, yes, you not supposed to ever be first priority. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, the only time you the number one priority is if, like, yo, you married type shit. And I don't even think you still bitch. You gonna be mad at the bitch that married me. She gonna be mad at me because I don't believe that women should ever be the first priority. I'm not gonna lie. I know how this shit sound, bro. I know that shit sound crazy as fuck. Unless you a child, unless you my daughter, or unless you like a child always gonna be number one priority. Child, man, woman, it don't matter the gender. Like, if you a children, you number one priority out of everybody in the crib. And everybody should know that. That's common sense. She's a little ass girl, or he's a little ass boy. He need to be protected, or he need to, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, bro, as you get older and you start to see, you know, the way the world is ran, bro, a female, she could help you. But, like, for me to say she should never be number one priority, like, I'm trying to come up with a scenario to where it's like, all right, my bitch is number one priority. Like, I'm trying to come up with, like, a real scenario to where it's like, all right, this woman in my life, she's the number one priority. That's why I told y'all I'm never getting married. I told y'all straight up, I'm not getting married. That shit's not happening. I'm not putting a ring on no bitch ever. I'm never going to confess my love to a bitch. I told you that. I'm never going to say, I love you to a bitch. I'm never going to say it. I need you in my life. I'm never going to say no shit like that because I don't. I need myself. That's what I need. I need to align myself. I need to get myself together. You can either join the team or you can get the fuck away from me. That's how I operate. That's how you're gonna operate when you go on longer streaks on semen retention. It's my program. I'm the man. I get to decide. Look, I should be able to decide what I want to do with my energy. You know what I'm saying? But like making a girl your number one priority, that's a different video in itself. Like as a man, bro, you gotta learn that shit, boy. You gotta focus on self. You gotta focus on yourself, bro, and what you got going on. Now that I'm really getting a good look at myself, man. I need a retwist. Because my hair, man, if y'all see my hair, bro, my shit been getting long. Boy, my shit been getting long, boy. I need a retwist bad, boy. Look at my shit, man. And I need me a little fresh cut and shit like that. I'm probably gonna do something about that today or tomorrow. But yeah, man, hopefully you enjoyed this video. The reason why I've been saying all this shit is because, listen, seriously, none of this shit matters, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to be disciplined, if you're not willing to put in the energy yourself, you're not willing to take in and, you know, take care of yourself, it ain't shit I could tell you. Because like I said, motherfuckers can watch this whole video, be like, damn, this nigga makes sense, right? They can go through the whole process of like, oh my God, this nigga, wow, I can't believe, like, man, this shit, and then go right back to doing the same shit. It's like none of this shit matter. All of this shit was for nothing. You gonna have some people that hear this shit and it's like, oh my God, I gotta get on my shit quick. But then you got niggas that's gonna watch this video and be like, man, this nigga don't know what he talking about. At the same time, though, sex is natural. I don't have problem. If you fucking women, I have no problems with you, bro. At least you actually doing the action. You really in it. But if you not in it, boy, man, this shit is for you. This video is for you. That's who it's for. If you're not even getting no action, this shit is for you specifically. Get on your semen retention journey now. This shit, I'm not saying it's the magic cheat code, even though I am. I am, but I'm not. Some of y'all just be cracked. I'm not gonna lie. Some of y'all niggas just be chopped. So it'd be hard for y'all to get some coochie because y'all don't even know your own stuff. You don't even know what look good on you. You don't even know yourself yet. I got so many videos I can make just trying to help motherfuckers, but at the end of the day, it'd be hard being consistent and shit because no matter how much I say some shit or how much I would want to be there for you and help you, you are the person in control of your life. You are. I can only motivate you. That's all I can do. I can only motivate you to want to do better with your life. I cannot physically enact you or physically make you do anything. I cannot give you the willpower. I cannot magic absorb and give you willpower to never beat your shit again. I cannot give you the power to say no to women. I cannot do it. You have to give yourself that power. You have to be able to say, you know what, girl, I don't even want you. If you can't do that, can you really consider yourself a man, bro? If you can't pass down pussy, bro, if pussy is everything to you, if you can't say no to the pussy control you. And are you a man at that point if the pussy control you? Think about it. Just really think about it. If she got control over you, if she know you pussy with, she'll start doing shit. Like, that's just the fucked up truth of the world. Like, I'm not even trying to demonize girls, but like, why wouldn't they abuse that shit? Like, if she knows she got full control over you, why wouldn't she abuse it? Why wouldn't she do it? She already sees you as a weak man. Like, I could just do whatever I want to this nigga. That's how fucked up women be thinking sometimes. Like, bro, I could just do it whatever I want to this nigga. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but a woman, she really want to get around you and not be able to say shit. I ain't gonna lie. Because that put her in her feminine energy naturally. She can't tell you shit. She can't do shit. She forced to just sort of be around. She want to be with you because she want to be with you. She don't want to be with no other man. She want to be in your presence. She want to be with you. So just think about that shit, bro. Let that shit simmer in. You know, digest that shit a little bit. I ain't gonna go too far. If y'all want that video, just let me know in the comments. I'll break that shit down for real. But, bro, at the end of the day, they shouldn't even be number one priority. You should be whatever you got going on. I know you hear this shit a lot. Everybody's been saying this shit. It's like everybody's saying it, but not a lot of people actually making it count and putting energy towards it, right? So I'm going to get the fuck up. I'm going to head the fuck out. This shit, 34 minutes. There's no reason for a semen retention video to be this goddamn long. I love y'all, man. Take care of yourself. I'll catch you in the next one.